on, guys? It's Anything Goes Gaming here, bringing you another video commentary, and this is a different style of video, while being, I guess, kind of the same of things that I typically do. Well, to begin with, one, it's a channel update. I tend to do a lot of those because I go radio silent for a while. But this is, obviously, it's gameplay of Battlefield, as well as, I guess, kind of gaming news, speculation, which is something I've never really touched on before. So in the background, I'm recording this post-com, so in the background there's going to be hopefully gameplay of Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and Battlefield 1, just showing, you know, the different steps of Battlefield and kind of getting to where we are right now. But before we get into that, I'm just going to do a little channel update. I know I haven't posted a lot, and I don't think I've posted at all in the past couple of months. I've always been really bad with uploading consistently and on time, and that's something I am going to try to get better at. I am starting a new job here shortly, so hopefully the schedule that I'll have with that work, even though it will be a variable shift, it will help me actually be able to upload and record and live stream all on like an actual regular basis and be able to provide good content consistently to everyone who watches. That's my main goal. So now, for the meat and potatoes of this fucking commentary, or I guess this news speculation, is that so recently there has been a major news leak for Battlefield 2018. Let me just make sure I get the right name here, so bear with me 1 second, I apologize. Battlefield Bad Company 3. So, this was something that was leaked about 3 weeks ago, and here's the thing though, it's leaked. And it's not 100% confirmed, and I do have my speculations and worries about this. So, a YouTuber by the name of Almighty Dak posted leaked information about Battlefield 2018, and what he said was it was going to be Battlefield Bad Company 3. And I do believe that is a very high possibility, and I do hope that is what's going to come into what's going to come as Battlefield title in 2018. But my worry is that from my knowledge, and I'm not 100% sure, I haven't looked back at Almighty Dak's videos, he talked about Battlefield 1 before anyone knew it was a thing, and apparently predicted, or not predicted, but knew about the War Pigeons game mode, which, as stated in the video that I actually watched about him, as well as that no one could have guessed it, which I doubt anyone could have guessed you're going to be playing with fucking pigeons. But I will link his video down in the description of it, the original leak video. And the reason why I think that this is a very big possibility is because if I'm correct, it went Battlefield Bad Company 2, and then Battlefield 3, and then right after 3 they did Battlefield 4, and then after Battlefield 4 they did Hardline, and then after Hardline they did Battlefield 1. And so the reason why I'm saying that is that Battlefield 1 was such a major success for EA and DICE, is that rather than trying to kill it right away, or not necessarily to kill it, because I mean people are still playing Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, they're still playing these older titles, is instead of making a Battlefield game at its core, they're going to make a spin-off of a series that people have absolutely loved. Battlefield Bad Company 2 was the first, I'm pretty sure it's the first Battlefield game that I ever got into, and as you're seeing in the clips, I remember playing with the shotgun, the 870 and the slug, which just has insane range, and there's a few clips that I wish I got, but I ended up not being able to. Actually, I might have gotten it at the end. I don't know. I really hope I didn't. And so there's just things like that. But you know, this is really. I'm trying to think of the word for it, which I'm just completely drawing a blank of right now. Nostalgic. That's the word. It's very nostalgic for me to go back to this game and play it. So it'd be very exciting for me to see a Battlefield Bad Company 3. But my worry is that if he was correct and if his predictions about Battlefield 1 were true, I haven't seen any of his prediction videos or leaked videos. If that's true, maybe he's just building off that success. The people feel that he is he's a reliable source about it, and then maybe he's just using that to his advantage to maybe he's just trying to steer the crowd in a different direction, or what he hopes it will be coming true, as a lot of us do. But in the leak, he talks about it. Obviously, it's going to be Bad Company 3. It's going to take place in mid and post Vietnam War and around the Cold War time as well. All the same game modes: domination, conquest, team deathmatch. I'm assuming will be coming back. Operations, which was, I believe, Battlefield 1 was the first one to have that in. And I personally enjoy it whenever I feel like dropping an hour on a single game. I think it's a lot of fun though. And then a new five versus five game mode, similar to Squad Obliteration. And the thing that's kind of drifting it off from Battlefield 1, this is going to be where Battlefield players do have a lot of variety. Battlefield 1, I stopped playing Battlefield 1 after I first got it for a big reason, because it took too long to find someone. And granted, I was just playing Conquest on one of probably the biggest fucking map out there, and I wasn't really giving it a shot. Around the time that Battlefield 1 came out, there was a few other games that I was interested in as well, and so I wanted something fast-paced, so that's what I lean more towards. And so now with Bad Company 2, it can introduce a lot of people into the Battlefield franchise who are more interested in something like Call of Duty, whereas a faster-paced shooter. But then our Battlefield fans who have been playing the game, like I said, for a while, they're going to have that option now to go between Bad Company 3, so a very close, immersive, fast-paced game at its core. And that's really what it's focused around, as well as vehicle combat, but it's more fast-paced than Battlefield 1. And then Battlefield 1 players who might want to take it a little bit slower, have bigger maps, more wide open spaces, which is something I do enjoy, but I do enjoy being able to switch around between the two, which is really nice. So I think that's something that will help get more people into the Battlefield game, new players into the Battlefield franchise, as well as helping increase the longevity of both Bad Company 3 and Battlefield 1's life, just because people can bounce between the two, and they're both new games, even though Battlefield 1 came out, I believe, 2 or 3 years ago. I don't recall exactly. But I do strongly feel like it will increase the longevity of both games, even though Battlefield games have an extremely long life anyway, regardless of that. And also with this, it's going to reintroduce the modern vehicles, so more modern planes, helicopters, tanks, LAVs, rather than what we're seeing in Battlefield 1, which is it was such a game changer. Call of Duty was doing Call of Duty Titanfall, they're doing futuristics, and then Battlefield or DICE was like, fuck you guys, we're going to go in the exact opposite direction because we can see into the fucking future, because they did Battlefield 2048, I believe, or 2148 a couple years ago, or probably a decade or so ago at this point. And they already did their future thing. So they're like, okay, fuck you guys. We know we need to go back in the past. People are wanting boots on the ground. You're giving them their future stuff. That's fine and dandy, but you've been doing it for so many years, and we can see where it's going downhill, sort of. And plus, Battlefield's always been boots on the ground. I don't think that they would have strayed away from that too much. I know a lot of people were surprised how far back they went, rather than just staying boots on the ground. They went back to World War I, which I think was an amazing change of scenery. And like I said, I think Battlefield 3, it's also going, or Bad Company 3, sorry, it's also going back in time. Not as much as Battlefield 1, but definitely it is going back about 40, 50 years at this point. Also, according to the leak, there's going to be a lot of weapon and character and player customization. So weapon, player, and vehicle customization, very similar to Battlefield 4. I haven't played a lot of Battlefield 4. I mainly played 3 and then took a break, and then I played some Hardline and then Battlefield 1. So I'm not all too familiar with Battlefield 4, but I will actually be playing it a lot here shortly, maybe. So that's the thing. I tried making this video before, and that video was comparing sales of the games and all that, rather than just looking at the schedule and how much Battlefield fans have really wanted a Battlefield Bad Company 3. And like I said before, I do believe that this can increase the longevity of both games, because they'll have fast quarters gameplay that they can play in Bad Company 3, as well as a little bit slower but still very immersive gameplay in Battlefield 1, just depending on what map. Because either way, you're going to get some slow gameplay in either game and some fast gameplay in either game. So that's all the news that I have to cover in today's video, but I am a very big Battlefield fan. I always have been. So if any other news comes forward and anytime soon, then I will be talking about that as well. Probably a lot sooner than 3 weeks, but you will be seeing more videos more frequently from me on the channel as well. Let's plays, maybe some multiplayer, probably some multiplayer gameplays, but you will be seeing a lot of that from me. I'm currently working on a second episode of Achievement Horror. I might post it before I intend to, but that's fine. Just because the last thing I'm trying to do is a bit of a bitch and a bit more than I expected. That's okay. But for now, guys, that's all that I have to talk about. And if Bad Company 3 is officially announced, then I will see if I can pick up a copy of Bad Company, the original Bad Company, and do a Let's Play of Bad Company 2 and the original Bad Company. And if I'm unable to, I will just do Bad Company 2, because this game, I remember it, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the campaign on this, which was surprising for me. But, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't, let me know down in the comment section down below what I can do to improve my videos in the future. I do know I need to slow down when I talk, and I apologize. But until next time, this is Anything Goes Gaming. I'll see you guys in the next video.